Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today I want to talk about XRP and Ripple. The CEO of Ripple Labs, Brad Garlinghouse, is speaking out after this lawsuit has a determination from a judge, and we want to talk about some of those determinations, what comes next with the SEC in its battle versus Ripple, which is technically over, but there is some news that you do need to be aware of with the resolution that has come from this verdict from the judge and what's going to happen for the XRP price action moving forward. This has been one of the most looked at lawsuits in the entire crypto industry, and now that they have allegedly won this case, the Ripple team, people were expecting a parabolic move to the upside for this token and possibly for this to be a bullish event for the rest of the crypto market, but that has not happened yet. Why is this? Let's get into it. Let's talk about some targets. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Welcome back, guys. Let's hop right in. So if you do want to trade this coin, first of all, you can check it out on Blowfin. I've got a link for you in the comment section and in the description of this video. No doubt there's a lot of volatility to trade this coin on, and just looking at the price action, when this news came out about this XRP Ripple lawsuit being over, the price shot up. Big league. You could have had a beautiful trade there. Now there's a little bit of selling pressure, which is very interesting. You'd think maybe this thing would keep going up. Well, what is some of the news that's happening right now? Because Bitcoin's at $60,000, which is good. It was at 62 earlier. It's kind of coming down. It looks like XRP's kind of just following the price action that Bitcoin is having right now after XRP had a beautiful pump on the news, but we typically do see this buy the rumor, sell the news concept. It's not the top gainers today. It's not the top losers today. XRP is doing well and just holding its, price level, right? Remember, guys, you got to remember this. XRP is a top 10 crypto. It is the 7th largest crypto in this market. Is it going to stay there? Is it going to climb higher now that this lawsuit is done? Well, there's no doubt that the entire crypto market is going to come up, right? We've looked at this rainbow chart a lot, guys. I do expect the Ripple price to head a lot higher at some point, especially as we saw this resolution come into play. And, they're going to have to pay a $125 million fine, and they can officially put everything behind them. But when we see Bitcoin going up to potentially some of these higher levels at 300, 400K, XRP is likely going to retest its highs at $3, especially if this lawsuit really is done. But what are some of the thoughts from the CEO of Ripple themselves? Well, first of all, you got to know, this was a very important verdict. Ripple is getting headlines like this. Ripple triumphs. What the SEC's not a security ruling means for XRP. We're seeing these headlines. They determined that XRP is not a security. Now, the biggest thing about this case isn't even necessarily in my mind for Ripple itself or XRP. It's more so for the entire crypto industry. Just again, the fact that the SEC is losing these lawsuits against crypto firms like Ripple, and the fact that Ripple's case versus the SEC was the most looked at case in this entire industry. This is big for crypto overall. And of course, it's going to be big for XRP as well. But they were forced to pay $125 million to settle the lawsuit. But here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. Look at the comments from Brad Garlinghouse. Here was his tweet. The SEC asked for $2 billion. Originally, they asked for $2 billion. And the court reduced their demand by 94%. That is a huge win, recognizing that they had overplayed their hand. The SEC was 94% wrong, right? We respect the court's decision, says Brad Garlinghouse, and will continue to growing our company. Now, what are some of the impacts of this case? Well, they're excited, and there's new news coming out about this. They are beginning testing its stablecoin on the Ethereum and XRP ledger. This is great to see. I like that they are going to start testing, a stablecoin, testing more of their products, continuing to develop more and more towards the future after, getting most of this case behind them. But why do I keep saying, most of this case? Well, the truth is, guys, is first of all, you got to understand that there is still, a appeal that is going to be put into place by the SEC. And so let's see how the appeal plays out, okay? And I think if you're wondering why the price action isn't absolutely explosive right now, it's because there could be some fear of an appeal, okay? And if that appeal comes in, this case could continue kind of to get debated in court. And so I think that's why there's some hesitancy. We also need to see them pay the $125 million still. But here's another interesting thing that's not such a great headline for Ripple that could be causing some fear. Ripple's cross-border business could be collateral damage. and the SEC sued. I don't see a lot of people talking about this. I wanted to make sure that I shared some of this information with you. So, per the judge's statement, Ripple had been selling its XRP token. By the way, the reason that this lawsuit was going on is because they were essentially, Ripple was selling XRP tokens and it was deemed not okay. That's why they're paying this fine in the first place. But per the judge's statement, Ripple had been selling its XRP token under Regulation D, which in the U.S., which due to regulations bad actor disqualification provision, it can no longer do. That's because of the $125 million fine that Ripple was subject to, in the same ruling disqualifies it. Ripple asked the judge to waive the disqualification, but the judge declined. Now, as the disqualification could imperil the use of XRP to facilitate payments, particularly cross-border ones. Blockchain-based cross-border solutions, particularly stablecoins, are being increasingly embraced by firms looking to find a better way to transact and expand internationally. And I do know that is a big part of what XRP wants to do. So let's see how this shakes out. But this is probably causing some fear today, as is some of the potential appeals that could be coming from the SEC now that this case has actually, had some determination from a judge, deemed not a security. They're paying their fine, but there are some of those impacts. Now, as for some of the price levels on XRP, I wouldn't be surprised to see us come back, test out of 53 cents, possibly at the worst case scenario right now. Given the good news, I would see us coming back down to 45 cents, but I really don't see that happening. Instead, I still remain bullish despite some of the spooky news going on, the potential appeal from the SEC. I think it's still, you can look at this case and you could say this is still a huge win. This is bullish, not bearish. This is bullish for the record. But I do think we're getting a little bit of a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing happening here. Had a pump, a little bit of a retracement, but I still think we have a really good chance, guys, a really good chance to see XRP quickly fly 75%, 72%, all the way back up to $1 to then test this massive range that we've been in since Ripple, XRP, hit its highs back in 2018. It's been 2,408 days. We have been waiting to see this tested again. If we can break through to the upside on here and this total market cap for crypto breaks to a new high above $3 trillion, guys, we could see Ripple, XRP, hit $5, maybe even in $10 in this bull cycle. $10 is kind of a stretch. I would like to see a $5 XRP. I think that's a reasonable prediction for this token. There is some good news coming, obviously, with this lawsuit being essentially over, but there is some fear out there. So let's keep, our heads on a swivel. I will keep you guys updated with the news as it breaks on this coin, with the SEC and their appeal, and with this cross-border payments idea, as there are going to be some issues with that. We're going to have to see. Only time will tell. Broadly speaking, though, this was super bullish for the crypto markets, guys. This lawsuit is huge. This is a win. Do not think that it is not. It is a big win, and I'd love to see a $5 Ripple. Would you? Let me know in the comments down below. That's all I have for you guys in this one. If you want to trade Ripple, check out the pinned link in the comment section down below for Blowfin. Free money when you sign up. You can trade Ripple over there. Super easy to do. No KYC required exchange. But that's all I have for you guys in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is a Crypto Report. DCA HODL. Of course, do your own research, my friends. And I got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace, y'all. See you in the next one.